Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechach, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who've ruled well and taught me this 100% truth. Salutations unto the 144,000 doing the work of the Lord in all truth, honor and sincerity. And shalom to the 1/3 men, women and children who believe in His word being taught unto them. It's your brother Amna wa Allah. I'm back at you with another lesson entitled, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Now, I'll be honest with you. Originally, I never had any intentions of doing this lesson. But what made me want to now do this lesson is because of the frequency of, the thing I'm about to touch on, the amount of cars I've seen this happen to. Now, this picture here is of my own car. What happened is they stole the badge off my car, because integrated into the badge, you have this this radar system, that basically controls, the adaptive cruise control, where the car will basically accelerate and brake for you depending on what's in front of it, even bring the car to a complete stop without you having to press the pedals. And it also is for the the collision thingy, to help avoid collision. So basically, if the radar senses that you're heading into the object in front of you a bit too fast, and it depicts that you're going to ultimately crash, what it will do is that it will brake for you, and it'll make a ding, like a ding ding. All right, so this happened to me. And of course, I just thought, oh well, because at the time when it happened to me, I hadn't noticed it happened to anyone else. But then so I just kind of wrote it off as Satan being Satan, which fundamentally is still just Satan being Satan, man. Satan is putting a spirit on people to literally go to cars and just rip off the badges, because they know that within the badges there's the radar, the system in there, which is worth a couple hundred. Alright, so here it is, you come to your car and you think, oh yeah, just buy a new badge, oh yeah, quick £10-20. No, man, things costing £150 for certain cars, £300 for others, for the more, the more luxury brands, so to speak. Okay, so I took a picture of one yesterday, but I was kind of driving and I stopped briefly. But the iPhone has this setting at night where the iPhone has a setting at night where when you take the pictures in the dark, it makes you kind of hold still. But because I was driving, I didn't have a chance to hold still, so I didn't realize the picture came out all fuzzy. Salakia, but there just above the number plate, you may or may not be able to see it, but the badge was also ripped off as well. It's only now when I came to it this morning to see, I only realized the picture was blurry. But then when I even just setting off to go to work right now, there was another car that I saw, but I was driving, and the badge had also been ripped off. And this is something that I've noticed ever since mine got ripped off. I've noticed it among many other cars. And I spoke to someone in traffic who had the same car as me, and he had his badge ripped off. I was like, oh, they ripped yours off as well? He's like, yeah, because we had the same car, and his badge was gone too. But now it's like every day I'm driving, and I'm guaranteed to see one of these cars with the badges ripped off, man. Also that, and it's probably just some grimy ass niggas, man. Also that they can make a little chump change flipping it. That's why they're doing it. Okay, but at the expense, and other people have to pay for it, man. Here it is, man. Cost of living crisis. You already got all these things going on out here in the world, man. And then on top of that, now you have guys that are literally making a living off ripping, you know, the badges of people's cars, all right? That, you know, people work hard to buy these things, to maintain these things, and, you know, and then you just come to your car one day just to see that someone's just come ripped your badge off just so that they can profit, man. You know, at your expense, because, you know, you're the one that has to drive around with a vandalized car, man, until you find the means to sort it out and fix. All right, so again, that's the reason why I decided to do a lesson on this, because I've noticed that this is something that has become a regular occurrence. This is happening frequently. Therefore, I'm touching on it. All right. So let's bring the scriptures out. This is Ezekiel 7:5, because you see, man, look, man, the Lord is going to give you signs, man, that we're heading into a very dark time. You know, I look, man, I ain't been alive that long, but in my small years of living, I ain't never seen this, bro. This is a 2024 issue. You know, I have never seen this in my life, man. You know, people just ripping off badges of cars for a living. Ezekiel 7:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. And what does evil mean? Bad times, man. See, this is why, look, you don't want to disregard the words of the Lord, man. The Lord has got his prophets out here, you know, teaching the word day in, day out, you know, daily, man. Prophesying, going out on the highways and the byways, all right, to let you guys know what time it is, man. Okay, that the Most High is not playing games, man, and the Most High is dropping these little signs as well, that you know, to fully, you know, validate the fact that only evil is coming, man. All right, only evil is coming. Okay. So this is Ezekiel 7 and verse 6. An end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. Alright? The end times, man, they're here. Okay? These times are upon us, man. Alright? There's no denying that we're in the end times, man. Okay? Look what's going on, man. You know, there's no other way to slice it. Alright? Look, let's go down to verse 25. It says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Alright, there ain't no peace out here, man. People are on edge. Okay? Worried, anxious. Right? People don't trust in their government. People are irate, you know, easily pissed off. Okay, there ain't no peace out here, man. That peace and safety spirit is dying out, man. Okay, people are worried. You know, they're looking at the you know, what's happening with the economy and just life in general, man. Like, as I said, imagine waking up in the morning, you're on your way, you know, about to get in the car on the way to work, just for you to find that someone's ripped off your badge. When it happened to me, I was so confused, man. You know, I thought, like, rah, did it fall off the car? You know, like, so I'm all like looking at around the area, seeing that maybe if it was on the ground somewhere, or did someone hit my car? But then I noticed that there wasn't any damage on the front. So I'm like, well, someone couldn't have hit the car. So what the fuck is going on? I just see a dead fox as well. So you know, it's like what's going on? All right. So then I'm looking around. You know, that the houses that I put, you know, and this happened outside my yard, man. So I'm looking at the houses around me, and I'm like, you know, just trying to see if there's any CCTV anywhere. And I would have asked one of the neighbors, like, yo, man, you know, this is what happened. You know, any chance I can maybe, you know, see the footage and see who would have done it? But of course, there was no CCTV around. But then from that point onwards, as I go about my day, and you know, I've literally, you know, probably every single day since mine got ripped off, I've noticed numerous cars, man. Numerous cars with the same problem, man. So you know, someone is literally out there, or there's people literally out there going out of their way to rip these badges off and make a living off it, man. And you told me this society ain't wicked. All right, but look, the scriptures say in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. And you got these people out here following, you know, especially Jake. You know, you got Jake following in the stead of the wicked, man. Hold on, I need to do something, man. This internet's just bugging out. Yeah, you got Jake, right, following in the stead of the wicked. All right, and you know, look what's going on, man. You know, read Sirach 10. It tells you what happens when an unwise ruler is in power, man. You know, and how pretty much the people are gonna be in the same manner as the rulers, man. So look at the rulers, and then it makes sense why the people are so wicked out here, man. Because the very people that are ruling the earth right now are fucking wicked themselves, man. All right. So this is verse 26. It says, mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumour shall be upon rumour. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancient. So you're gonna try and find the men of the Lord. You ain't gonna find them, man. You know, you're gonna try to go to your pastor pork chop. He ain't gonna have the answers for you, man. But it said here, mischief shall come upon mischief, man. Okay? This is what's getting ready to happen. Mischief upon mischief. Right? Like how mischievous is that, man? To go around stealing car badges just to go and flip them on eBay, or go and sell it to some backstreet mechanic or something, man. You know? And now, you know, I'll be honest, I ain't bought my new one yet, because as I said, it ain't no like, just like £10-20 or whatever, and you know, other things that I have to pay for. But it's like, when I'm driving around and I'm seeing all these badges off, I'm thinking like, you know, it made me kind of scared, man. You know, that I'm gonna buy the badge and then just to get it ripped off again, man, to go buy it again. You know, so I'm all thinking in my head, well, you know, when I do buy it and do put it back on, you know, any way that I can kind of like get it stuck onto where a man just can't just rip it off, you know. But that's a problem for another day, okay. But I'm just raising it, man. You know, you might start noticing it happening in your city. All right, but I'm in London, and this is what people are doing, man. You know, I as I said, you know, I saw one this morning just as I was driving out on my road, okay, to do my commute. I already saw one. I saw one last night when I was coming from the gym, which is the one that I showed, you know, that picture that was a bit fuzzy. You know, so lucky about that. But this is really happening, man. Alright? And the Lord warned us that you know, as I said, evil and only evil is come. Okay? So we have to take heed to these scriptures. And you know, when you read, let's hold this real quick. Because you know, you might have someone out there, but it's just a badge. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 and verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. As I said, right, I wasn't going to raise this matter because I thought, maybe it was just me. But because I've noticed it's like a trend. Because even when I spoke with someone when it happened to me, he said, what did he say to me? He's like, oh yeah, the same thing happened to my boy, and he had to spend £350 on a new one. And then from that point onwards, I'm seeing it almost everywhere. Okay, so again, Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. Alright, so we're meant to bring these things out, man. We're meant to shed light on these things. Okay? Let people know what time it is, what's going on out here, man. You know, that's the job of a watchman. Alright? So what did I want to get? 2 Esdras 14. So 2 Esdras 14. And I'll start at 16. And it reads, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. All right, and it just something just popped up in my mind, man. You have the car manufacturer BMW. Now, some of their models, they have a particular sensor on the front grille, which people are ripping off because the value of that sensor is at £4,000, man. Just for that sensor, which is man are just going about ripping off, is valued at $4,000. Okay, but that goes to show you the state of society and the state of the people, man. The fact that you got, that you have to have, that there's guys out here that feel the need to do this, goes to show you that the economy ain't doing so well, man. Because look, man, someone who's doing well, you ain't gonna go around, trying to make your life better at the inconvenience of another man's life. All right. So because you wanted to make a little change, you had to deduct that thing from another man and have them pay, have to have them nip into their bag just so that you can have a little chump change, man. Just so you can probably get, a bit of weed and a bit of drink or whatever, or just buy some bullshit McDonald's or some food, man. All right, so that really goes to show you the state of society, man. Society is far gone. All right, what does it say in Proverbs 29:2? It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, man. And the wicked are in rulership right now, and that's why the people are mourning, and that's why there's all manner of wickedness going on right now out here on planet Earth, and it's only getting worse. Okay, it says it again in 2nd Esdras 14:16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So you think, you think it's bad now, huh? All right, you think life is hard now, or times are, people are bad now. You just wait, man. It said, what did it say? It said, for yet greater evils, greater bad times, okay, than those which thou hast seen shall happen. Shall be done hereafter, man. You're gonna have guys running up in your drum, bro. There's gonna be a famine of the word. There's gonna be a literal famine, and you're gonna have guys that are gonna run up in your house because their bellies are grumbling, man. Their bellies are growling, man. You telling me that's not greater evils? These things are really getting to happen. Are really getting ready to happen. Thus saith the scriptures. Okay. Let's read verse 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. All right, so what are we grasping, man? Evils are only going to increase. Behold, evil and only evil is come. We started off with that scripture, right? Ezekiel chapter 7. Okay, so when these things happen, it's not for us to be astonished that, well, why did that happen? Or, what's going on? That's for the world, man. The world are going to think like that. Okay? Because the world don't have the understanding of the scriptures, man. The scripture says what? Through thy precepts, I gain understanding, man. Okay? I feel like it was David, King David that said that. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's written there in the scriptures, man. Through thy precepts, I gain understanding, man. And that's why we're privy to these things. So when these things are happening, even if we happen to be the victim, we know and understand that this is just biblical prophecy, and these are the times that we're in. Okay? That's why, man, we have to pray, man. Pray without ceasing. Okay? The Lord is still going to allow Satan to do certain things. Look at Job for a perfect example. But we still have to pray for that hedge of protection, man, because Satan is only allowed to do what the Lord allows. All right, he can't overstep that mark. Satan takes orders from the Most High. Satan takes orders from Yahweh Shai. All right. So this is Matthew chapter 24. And Satan's always messing, man. Like my car. The reason, if you notice, I turned my data off and whatnot, because I got my other phone here. which I use for the Apple CarPlay, and all you know, I like to have the Waze on just to see like traffic and whatnot. All journey, man. The map's just been white screen. You know, Satan's always in the midst. You know, and I noticed, you know, recently he just be throwing out them petty demons, man. You know, them inconveniences that they're small, but they're just very annoying, man. You know, Satan be throwing out them petty demons, man. All right, that's Ephesians 6 and 10, though, man. You know, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against, you know, principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so this is Matthew 24 and 12. It says, and because iniquity, what's iniquity? Sin upon sin, sin upon sin. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what's happening, man. These guys that are ripping off these badges, they ain't considering the fact that, oh, maybe times are hard for this individual. Maybe this individual has that to pay for and this to pay for. And if I was to rip off so-and-so's badge, then, you know, it's going to put them in a tight... They ain't thinking about that, man. All they're thinking about is their own belly. Okay? All they're thinking about is filling up their own pockets, man. Okay? And you know, that's the state of society now, man. You know, everyone for themselves. Okay? Doggy dog world, man. They don't love you like they say they do, man. They ain't got you like they say they do, man. Alright? It's a free for all out here, pretty much. You know? It's a sad case, but that's the truth, man. Alright? It says, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. Alright? So, and also just to end it off, alright, because what does it say here in Acts 14 and 22? It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Alright, because this actually happened to me, man. You know, I'm currently dealing with this problem as well as whoa, it looks like a lot of other people, man. It's not just myself. Alright? But you know, there's a scripture where it say men in the world also suffer these things, or roughly paraphrasing, man. But the main fundamental point is, man, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. I pray, Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying, and until the next time I say shalom.